live EA has come back after being kind of floating about for a number of years. A number of people tried to do this in the 70s, and it was quite difficult because the technology was really quite klutzy. We had, it was very hard to make interesting sound and to do interesting sound that way. And when I was in a group called Meta Music, we went out and we bought 8 loudspeakers so that the band could have 8 speakers, and we would work in the space. And we put 4 speakers around the outside and 4 in the middle facing out, and then we would play. The idea being that if you separate the sounds in space, you're going to be able to hear things more clearly. This is a very brief video of 2 laptop orchestras and Andrew Stewart playing what's called the T-stick. D, Andrew Stewart, not T, Andrew. D, Andrew Stewart playing a live control device called the T-stick. And if you watch him carefully on the front, you'll see he's standing on pads. And as he moves about the pads, he's able to change patches on the Max MSP patches he's using to control with this. This is a performance of 2 ensembles, one from Concordia and one from McMaster University. That the McMaster people arrived, they were delayed 2.5 hours on the road, so they turned up with enough time to plug in, do a very quick sound check, and then they did the concert. So this concert, you'll be rather surprised by how fluid it is, given the fact that in reality, in physical space, the 3 groups that never played together. The 2 groups, the 2 laptop orchestras, and the T-stick. And you'll notice that about 6 minutes in, one of the people in the Concordia Orchestra is using motion tracking. And when you see him doing stuff and you hear the sounds, you'll see that he's set up a max patch with motion tracking. Eldad is doing what's called sound painting and conducting the groups, and there are certain signs which are there, this group, and then open and closing, so you see how he constructed the piece as it went along, doing that.
How much of a score was there for that?
Not
Any?
No score. It was the first time they played together, as an ensemble, the two groups would play together, and the first time Andrew had played with them. But the Concordia group had been rehearsing twice a week for, by that time, for 7 weeks, and the McMaster group had been together for a semester and a bit. They were doing decoding. But it's it was the way Eldad has prepared the ensembles was to take them through studies of doing low frequency studies, of doing textual studies, of doing a little bit of solo and high, and then he divided the group into low frequency and into looped kind of qualities and into noise spectrum, and then he could direct those, they conduct into those that way.
So the patches are designed as an orchestra together as a group?
The patches are designed by the individuals.
By the individuals?
By the individuals.
Okay.
He says create a granular or high frequency or noisy or low frequency immersive reverberant. This video is available, and if you listen with headphones you can hear many other things really quite clearly.
These are common, I didn't quite get a chance to Montreal, but these are common software, and each of them customizes their own setups. Is that
No,
right? Because there was some thing that they had on the screen at Concordia at the first of these sessions. They all had something, some software,
Yeah,
with some sort of interface.
Eldad gave them a seat, but they all moved off into their own direction.
Ah.
Some built max patches on top of it. It's part of the reason this can happen is because the students who are in the laptop orchestra are doing 2, 3, or 4 electroacoustic courses. So it's part of a much more integrative approach. It's within the program. And, the McMaster is the only course they're doing in live coding, and all of the other courses are communication studies courses.